Hi, my name is Monfoyu Atubiloba, as you all know. So you are welcome to today's class here, and in this class we'll be looking at how people make money on Fiverr. How people make money on Fiverr. Now, you can make money on Fiverr as a seller, and at the same time you can make money on Fiverr as a buyer. But for the sake of this course, as we'll be focusing majorly on seller, so we'll be looking at how people actually make money on Fiverr as a seller. So how people make money on Fiverr as a seller. So now, basically people make money on Fiverr in two ways. After you've created your gig on your account and gig on Fiverr, there are two major ways that seller makes money on Fiverr. The first way is through buyer request, and the second way is through gig ranking. The first one, as I said, is through buyer request, and the second one is through gig ranking. So I will be going through each one of it right now. So now, the first one, like I said, is buyer request. So now, what is a buyer request? A buyer request is simply a particular section of the Fiverr where buyers actually come, and what they do is they send their proposal, how should I call it, they send their requests, so that this is what I want, this is what I want, this is what I want. So if they want a logo designer, okay, I will need a logo design of this specification, who can do it for me? Some will put their budget, some will not put their budget. They can, okay, I want a website that looks like this, okay, I want a content for my blog, this and this and that. So when they submit their request, Fiverr will now look at those requests, and they will now filter it to you according to the gig. If you have already opened a gig that is offering logo design service, so even there's any buyer that submits a request that goes in line with logo, so that you'll be able to see that request in your own buyer request, tab. So I'll be going to where you can actually find your buyer request. I'll be using my account as an example. It's just one of my, I have plenty of Fiverr accounts, so I'll be using one of my accounts as an example. So let's just come here. So now this is one of my accounts on Fiverr. So it's Unique Lancer, you can check it out. So now what we will do right now is we will go to where it says more, and I will click here more, and I will go to buyer request. Let me just open it in a new tab. So right now it's going to take me to my buyer request, and as you can see right now I have 394 buyer requests. These are the number of buyer requests that I have sent out. So although when I first started out on Fiverr, I usually send so more, as in I send buyer requests on a daily basis. In fact, on a daily basis you can't send more than 10. So when I started out on Fiverr, I usually send 10 on daily basis. So that's why if you look at all of the buyer requests I've ever sent, it is 527 buyer requests. So but at a point in time, I actually started getting on job even without using buyer request by gig ranking, which I'm going to talk to you about in this class after we look at buyer request. So now let's talk about buyer request. Now this buyer, like I said, now look at this buyer. This buyer posted this job description on May 31, which is today. Today is May 31 of creating this course. So the buyer actually dropped this request today, and when you look at it, it says, hello WordPress front-end developer, I need some blog websites and some related to affiliates using free themes. Post a request along with your example design. Thanks. Now the person is willing to spend $20 for this job, and he wants it done within the next 3 days. So now the reason why I'm able to see this request, because I have a gig that is offering, that is actually rendering this WordPress service. So as a web designer, I have a gig that is rendering this WordPress service. So now when he sends this request, Facebook will look at every of the seller they have and we share this thing on their buyer request. So now I'm able to see this because I'm also a WordPress developer. So if I actually want to take on this job, I will just click on send offer. But the issue we have with buyer request is that when you are going to send offer, it's not only you that you are seeing this offer. Thousands, as in like thousands of WordPress developer like me too are able to see this offer. So now let me just choose one of my, these are the gigs that I have on this account. So I will just choose one of them, which is I will design a build a unique WordPress website. So this one of my gig, I will just click on this. So when I click on this, let me just come down. So now what I need to do is I will put my amount that I want to charge. So if the $20 is too small for me, I can just say 15, or if I could just say the 20, that the 20 is willing to pay, I'll just put it there. Put the number of days that I feel I can finish it, so that you can be you can be in the best position to get the job. Just go along with the person's price and the number of days he also wants. The number of revision, this revision means the number of time that the buyer can request for an adjustment on his website after you finish the project, and it comes again that please, so I want you to add another thing. So that's what is called revision. So you can set it that okay, I don't want this person to come back to me more than 3 times after I finish the work. So if it's coming back after 3 times, it means it's going to pay more. It's going to pay more. And sometimes some people will put unlimited so that they can stand a better chance of getting the job, because most buyers love when they can always come and say please, so that you understand. So now, but just to make sure that you don't wear yourself out, because there are so many different types of buyers, so you can just put 5 or like 3, so that after 3 times of revision you will charge them. As for gig requirement, but for starters, most of the time I usually recommend unlimited if you are just starting new. So as for gig requirements, then define the scope. So now all of these things I will actually be showing you how to do it on mobile, because most of the time you will not be on system to be doing this, so I will eventually show you. So now after you filled this up, so what you need to do now is what so I can just come here. So now this is what I'm trying to look for. So this is where you give your description that okay, hey, most of the time it's professional to write the name of that person. So but how can we get the name now? Well, this is already up here. So but if you actually do not, because you can actually get their names by checking and coming. Okay, I think it's because we are actually on laptop. So when we are on mobile, there's a way to see their name, but I will eventually show you everything later. So let me just send this buyer request and show you how it is being done. So just pick maybe like 3 days, like number of revision not more than 3, then just say hey, I am more than qualified to take on your job perfectly. Now I'm just typing this just as a test. Normally if you are going to be submitting buyer request, it should be more professional than this, but just because I'm just explaining it to you, so it says sent offer. So now you just go through all of the buyer requests that you have and look at the one you can send offer to. So now look at this, it says 5 offers sent, meaning that 5 of us have sent offers to this person. If you should reload this page now, you will see that the number might have increased. So right now, okay, it's no longer there. Some new people have sent another request. So let me just go down and see if I can see him again. Let me load more. So as in, people are sending requests every seconds, every minute. So now, but there's also a downside to this thing. So it's gone already. Assuming it was still there, you will discover that that 5 offers sent would have increased. So now what I want to say is that right now I am able to see this lot of buyer requests because this account is actually a level 1 seller account. So if you go and check this profile, you will see that this account is a level 1 seller account. So that is why, from starting from a level 1 seller account, you will be able to see buyer requests on a daily basis. But if you are just starting out, the truth is when you are starting out, you won't be seeing buyer requests immediately. So you'll be seeing it immediately. You can only be seeing it after some days, and you have gotten some impressions from other people. So we'll be talking about that too in later video. But this is one of the ways that people get jobs. So imagine me sending like 10 buyer requests every day. At least one day, one person will just look at me and say, wow, let me just check this person out. So, and then they will just say, okay, maybe I should. So that's one. So at least since I've started my journey on Fiverr, I've gotten at least more than 10 jobs through sending of buyer requests. But most of my jobs comes from my gig ranking. So like I told you, when I first started out, that was when I used to do buyer requests. But as time goes on, that I knew so much about Fiverr and understanding, as in knew so much secrets, so I was able to rank my gig as soon as possible. So I get most of my job from my gig ranking. So now let me just go. Now that's the end of our introduction to buyer request. In the coming video, I'll be showing you how to craft a good buyer request and how to at least stand a better chance of getting jobs through buyer request, even in the midst of all of you that will be sending offers. Sometimes you see 900 offers, 600 offers to one particular single job. So the buyer request is so competitive. The second medium how sellers to make money too is very, very competitive. Very, very competitive. It's actually through ranking. So I will be showing you that on this now, because right now I am logged in here, so I can't actually come here unless I click on switch to buying. So when I switch to buying, that is when it's going to change the layout for me, and I can actually come back here and look for a service. So when I have switched to buying, that is when I can come here as a buyer. So I will now say, okay, as a buyer, I need people who can write for me. So I can now say content or copywriting. Let me just search for copywriting. So let me search for copywriting. Now this is what we call ranking. Now let's assume I am a buyer. Now I come to this Fiverr now to look for people who can write for my blog or for my website or for my sales page or for anything or for my ebook. So when I write here copywriting, look at the sellers that are shown to me. So ordinarily, if you are a buyer, when you start to scroll, you can at least scroll this whole page looking for the best person for your for your service. Sometimes some buyer can even message like 3 to 5 people at the same time to see the person that will respond best. So, and they might even say, okay, let me go to the next page. So, but the point I'm trying to bring out here is that there's no one that can stand the chance of saying, okay, I have not seen my buyer in first page, I have not seen my buyer in second page, I've not seen it in third page, I'm going to page 10 or page 11 or page, and we have those pages like that, plenty, as in we have up to like 50 pages that will be shown. Do you understand? So ranking simply means when somebody types for a particular service, the ability for your gig to show on the front page is either maybe on the top or at least on the middle page. Or so now let me just give you the practical explanation. Look at all these gigs that you are seeing on this front page now. All of them per day they receive not less than at least 3 to 5 messages per day, sometimes 2 messages, sometimes 3 messages from different buyers, I repeat, from different buyers. So imagine you receiving messages from different buyers. Hi, can you do this for me? Hi, can you do this for me? Hi, can you do this for me? Do you understand? So that's how they get. This is the best way to actually get jobs on Fiverr. You are not the one sending requests, you are not the one looking for buyers. Buyers will be the one coming to you. Why? Because you are ranking. So when they search for copywriting, see all these people that are ranking. So, and because we have thousands of people that are searching, that are come to Fiverr and searching every day, so the probability of all of them getting messages every day is very high. So all of them that you are seeing here in fourth page, in second page, till at least till third page, they get message every day. Like for example, in this third page now, they might be getting message like maybe in 2 days once, or maybe in 3 days 2 message on. So at least when you are getting message like that, all that will remain is for you to now be able to do what, to convince that person to do what, to pay you, to that you can do their service. I remember those days when I started ranking, because presently now I am not ranking at the first page, because recently this account here got I've not been working frequently on this particular account now, so that's why presently I'm not ranking. But at a point in time, even this year, I've ranked, and I've always been, even right now that I am not ranking, I have even received a message today. So let me just show you, even today that I'm not ranking, even right now that I'm not ranking, let me just show you my messages, my inbox. So look at this person. This person just messaged me today. I will show you. So look at it. The person messaged me. Look at their own time. Presently they are in June 1, because the person is from Australia. Presently they are in June 1. So he messaged me May 31 around 1:51 a.m. today. So because I'm not frequent on this account, like I told you, this account have been dormant for some time. See, I was able to reply him again around 6:43. So I just saw the message even this evening, and I reply, and I just created him, "Hi Amu, thanks for contacting me." Because this, I'm not active on this account again, I already have a crafted template that I use to welcome anybody that messages me. So this person saw my gig when he was searching for a real estate website, because this gig is for real estate websites. So the person was searching for a real estate website, and he saw my gig, and he just messaged me that, "Can you do website like this?" So if I want to take on that job, I'll just send a kind of proposal that I have for this real estate website that will enhance our chat and make him to want to order me. But because presently now I'm engaged with many other things, I don't want to take on any project on Fiverr for now. I'm engaged with some other projects. So that's why I just replied, "I am, thanks for contacting me," so that my response rate will not drop. So we're still coming to that later. So now you can see people that I have worked for in the past. So you see, when you look at it, you see the last time I messaged this person was a month ago, 2 months ago, 3 months ago. So I've not really been working fully on this account, but look at all of the clients I've had so far. Most of the people so now can you see? So I've gotten many people that I've worked with so far in the past. So that's just it. But I'll be sharing the secret with you. All these things is not just like it is automatic. No, there are some things behind it that you need to do to be getting regular work on Fiverr, and that's why you have this course. So I assure you, before the end of this course, you will be grateful that you actually sign up for this course. So I'll be showing everything you need to know to get messages on, at least on daily basis, and to be able to get work on weekly basis, and you'll be able to earn in dollars. So right now, let me just go back to I believe I've been able to explain what gig ranking is. So let me just do another search. Okay, let's just say, let's search for video animation, and let's see people that will come out now. Let's see the gigs that will be ranking now in this video animation. So do you see these ones that are ranking now? So these ones are the ones that are hitting the money of video animation now. They are the ones that are, because as I am searching now, thousands of people too are searching for video animation, for people who do video animation for them. So all these people that you are seeing on this first page right now are actually hitting the money. They are hitting the money. That's just it. That is the way of making money on Fiverr. Ranking on first page, maybe second page, third page. So, and when you come to ranking, you can also filter. So you can know, maybe, okay, am I ranking this, because this is a worldwide ranking. This is a worldwide ranking. So if I should filter this now, this will take me to country ranking, meaning that these are the video editors in my own country. These ones are from Nigeria. So these ones are from Nigeria. So meaning that this one, if anybody is searching for you on a local seller level, so this one, it's easy to rank on local level than on worldwide level. So sometimes some buyers that are looking for urgent people to work with, they will just filter this, that okay, I'm looking for only those who are online. And this is one of the benefits of always staying online. So when you are online, you'll be able to rank, because most people that are not online but are ranking will not be showing here. So for maybe even if your gig is not ranking well, but for the fact that you are online that moment, you will be, as in, they will just look for a place to place you here, for the fact that you are online. So that's that about how people make money on Fiverr. So in our next class, we'll be talking more on how you can get your gig to rank in future classes. Thank you.